Pneuma, breath of life, the vital spirit. Its pervasive aura engulfs every living thing. But what is the qualifier for life? And where lies the delineation between man and machine? In these days of artificial intelligence and advanced robotics, that line seems to be vanishingly thin and threatening to disappear altogether in the coming decades. But what if I told you that there is a simpler, more innocent, more primitive, more funkadelic form of artificial life fighting for its very existence? In the twilight of its era, like waning adolescence, its sole purpose to play rockabilly music for obnoxious children laden with pizza grease. Enter the Rock-afire Explosion. The halcyon days of youth. No matter how much distance time may put between us, we try desperately to cling to them. Some like flailing rats in a glue trap, others like a fly to honey. Chris Thrash is neither the fly nor the rat. Chris Thrash is the honey. Eternal youth. Maybe it's the Mountain Dew he chooses to drink every day in lieu of water. Or maybe it's the giant shed with a full-scale replica of Showbiz Pizza's animatronic musical act, the Rock-afire Explosion, that he programs on obsolete technology to play songs like Rockstar by Nickelback. Chris is able to leave the stressors of normal life at the door, if only for 4 minutes and 11 seconds of post-grunge bliss. I went into this 2008 documentary by Brett Whitcomb and Brian Thomason totally blind. Growing up in New England, we were unfortunate to not have a Showbiz Pizza. Everything I know about Showbiz Pizza came from meme culture, and Five Nights at Freddy references which I barely comprehend. But I have a propensity towards the uncanny valley and a morbid curiosity, so I decided to give this film a watch. This is the directorial debut of Brett Whitcomb, who would later go on to bless us with such gems as Glow, the story of the gorgeous ladies of wrestling, and Butterfly in the Sky, the story of Reading Rainbow, featuring national treasure LeVar Burton. With Butterfly in the Sky also being co-directed by Brian Thomason, who worked on the Rock-afire Explosion alongside Whitcomb. The lo-fi and amateurish feel of Rock-afire enhanced the tone of the film, and intersect seamlessly with archival footage of Showbiz's past that's sprinkled throughout. The documentary primarily focuses on Showbiz Pizza superfan Chris Thrash, as well as inventor and creator of the Rock-afire Explosion, Aaron Fechter, with interstitched interviews from other members of the Showbiz Pizza subculture and Chris's local community. Other characters include a couple of friends who run what is essentially a Showbiz Pizza museum, and a man who takes this way too seriously, which is saying a lot. We follow Chris as he recounts his love for the franchise, the lengths he has gone to reconcile his childhood dream with his adult life, and the responsibilities that come with that reconciliation. Aaron recounts the rise and fall of Showbiz, the part he played in those aspects, the pride he still feels for his creations, and the hope he has for the future of his company, Creative Engineering. I went in expecting offbeat characters lost to time, and robotic whatever this is. And while it's true that I did get those things, I also got an endearing tale of nostalgia, legacy, love, tribulations, passion, and pride. To say this was heartwarming wouldn't really cut it. These animatronic abominations touched me in ways I did not anticipate. There's a scene in the outtakes where Aaron takes the crew on a tour through the abandoned studio that was once teeming with life and creativity, but now lies dormant. Latex and paint are melting onto and into the shelves and floors, animatronic skeletons are placed haphazardly, some missing limbs or ligaments, years of dust coat tools that haven't been moved since 2003, rooms whose decor and style hasn't been updated since the 80s are dimly lit by vintage lamps. It's at times truly haunting, yet strangely feels like home, somewhere between the past and the present, reaching out for an animatronic hand to hold. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm trying something new with these reviews and I hope that you like them. In the meantime, thank you for subscribing and thank you for liking, and I'll see you very soon. A massive thank you to my Patreon supporters. If you would like to support this channel, you can find those links in the description. Bye bye.